Hi, welcome into this Kiavi review. I'm going to be giving you an in-depth look at what this lending program is all about, is it legitimate, pros and cons, alternatives, and so much more so you can finally power your real estate business forward, not having to worry about getting your next property, getting funded, and overall having a better experience. But before I get started, if this is the first time you're watching me, my name is Michael from Viral Funding Solutions, and I come out with videos like this on this channel of all types of funding, small business loans, different opportunities for you to take advantage of online. So if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and also click that bell notification icon so you don't miss a future video I come out with. Let's get right into this. You're looking at the home page, Kiavi Bridge Loans. You're here as a real estate investor and looking for other solutions for you to make sure you are getting the right deal at the end of the day, the better terms, the better rates, and overall a much easier and smoother experience, and being able to be given flexible options. So I'm going to get into it right here with fix and flip with short-term financing at the ready. Kiavi provides fast, robust, and reliable capital for real estate investors competing against cash to seize investment opportunities. And I'm sure you've heard of them, or maybe you haven't, but they've been appearing more so. And you were like, well, I have this other person, or I have this other program I'm looking at. Are they very competitive at least? Or should I stick to what I have? And what should I look for in my next property? So stick with me. I'm going to be revealing a little bit about that. So low rates and fees. Our capital is backed by institutional securitization, so it's reliable and available at a competitive rate as low as 6.50%. Fast and the simple process. Forget searching for pay stubs and old W-2s. Our platform eliminates time-consuming tasks, speeding up the process to close. And if I haven't mentioned this already, they have this powerful technology where they are streamlining the process, making it more hassle-free and much faster to go through, as opposed to some other types of more quote-unquote old-school real estate financing programs out there. But nonetheless, those other programs out there work just as well. And over here, flexibility and support with variety of loan terms and options. Our dedicated team will work to maximize your ROI on each project. And so let's get into a few of the details here for these bridge loans, right? This type of hard money lending for your fix and flip. Loans for single family, 2 to 4 units, condos and PUDs. Loans from 50K to 3 million. 12, 18, and 24-month terms, interest-only options are up to 90% of the purchase price, and then up to 75% of after repair value, so ARV, okay? 100% of the rehab costs, which is more or less similar as what you're gonna see just about everywhere else. And then find deals and make offers with the confidence. You can get started there. So low cost short-term loans, rates as low as 6.50%, as I said earlier. There is no application fee. I know there are various other companies out there that I've actually gone through myself, and they didn't tell you up front, hey, you got to pay an application fee, 50% or whatever that may be. And you were like, excuse me, like this wasn't what I was told in the beginning. So you have to be careful of that. No appraisal. Closing fees are as low as $999, closing in as few as 10 days. Online access to your loans, and you get a dedicated experienced manager to hold you by the hand so you're not feeling like this lone wolf trying to figure this out all on your own. And when you run into a problem, you're like, where do I turn to? There it is. The more you do, the more you get. Each investor that they work with is unique, and no two deals are alike. We'll work together to support your investment goals. And as your business grows, your rates and benefits will improve as well. Very common. If you are an experienced real estate investor, we will take that into account and customize a plan for your thriving business model. So listen, if you have experience underneath your belt, and this is a question that I ask people, and maybe I've spoken to you, and something I like to ask is, how many properties have you fixed and flipped? Or depending on the type of real estate financing, how many properties do you have? Do you have liquidity, equity in a different property that then you can bridge to the new property? Because we're talking about bridge loans in this case. So think of it from that point of view. I'm able to go into a property with a lot of the confidence. I'm not going to go into underwriting and have the deal shot down for this. And that reason I have a deal I know Lending Home, now Kiavi, is going to fund it. So that was once Lending Home. And then Paul right here is saying that 7.8 plus billion of loans have been funded, 35,000 plus projects funded, 27 states plus DC where they lend. and there's just a little bit more, and then how you can connect with them. So overall, I think they are a competitive place to come to get a bridge loan. I do have other recommendations that I would actually prefer. I'll list those down below in the description, but one of these being through GoKapital that I've already done a review for. They do bridge loans as well. There is a lot of competitive things about them, like the rates, the terms. You have the sustainability with their company, the time in business that they have and what they can provide to you, the amount of support, and especially the loan amounts that they can go up to 50 million for all different types. It's not just for bridge loans or hard money loans, right? We have bridge loans in this example, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but you can see some of the details here, loan terms from 6 months to 24 months, as opposed to being a little bit higher of a start out. And then you have single family, multifamily, commercial, industrial, and then 2 to 4 weeks typically of time to fund it, and then same day approval if available for the application approval timeline. And then loan to value up to 75% of the current value of property. Interest rates start as low as 7% to 14%. So there's more flexibility. And there it says 7, but it can even go as low as 6% depending on your file, your time, and their own interest only payments. So somebody I recommend you look at too is GoKapital. And there's another section here that I've done for a review on. Specifically, again, that video will be down below in the description for hard money lending and how you can get your next fix and flip started with them, and what you need to qualify for to get started. It can be very minimal, or it can seem like a little bit more if you don't have much experience in it. But again, that'll be down below in the description. Make sure to check them out as well. So this is part of the bridge, and then we have the rental side of things. So let me go over here. Long-term financing for rental properties. Finance a new purchase or refinance a property of your own, or free up cash in your rental portfolio to gain asset appreciation and then cash flow. So low rates and fees as low as 3.875%. It's fast and a simple process, similar to what I said seconds ago through the bridge loan process. Flexibility and support is also there when needed. So you get flexible loan options. Their flexible long-term rental financing is designed to help you as the investor reap the benefits of both property appreciation and rental income, with rental property interest rates as low as 3.875%, 5 out of 1 ARM, fully amortizing, 7 to 1 ARM, 30-year fixed, interest only options as well. So refine your long-term investment strategy, single family PUDs, and 2 to 4 units rentals, rates as low as we said. No hard credit pull. If you've probably been through this in the past, usually it starts off at as a soft pull. As we go deeper into the application process and we're getting to a point where you may, be signing those contracts, you might come to that stage where, you want that funding amount, and then this is what's going to happen. Then there may be a hard credit pull at that point. So think of it like that. So here's just a little bit more information and being able to connect and so forth. So this is Kiavi in a nutshell. And, what they bring to the table is they help people in fix and flips, bridge loans, hard money lending, and will help you out with your next project. And they streamline the process with more updated technology, as you can see with the W-2s, eliminating some of these things that you wouldn't necessarily need with anywhere else. But again, something to keep in mind is, do you want a platform that's also going to give you access to a lot more options? And if so, I recommend somebody like GoKapital. And again, I have a video down below in the description that will go more into detail. I have one specifically for the all-in-one, like business. They also do business loans, real estate financing with the mix. And then I made a separate video just going into depth the real estate financing side of that equation. So make sure you check those videos out, one or the other or both. That'll be linked to, again, down below in the description. And then get in contact with me. I'll leave more information down below too as well. So that is one way to go. And just to kind of round up this video, if you haven't picked up this free 6-step pre-approval lending checklist, what it'll show you is by step what you must know before you walk into an application, and you have 110% confidence and certainty that you will be approved without a shadow of a doubt. You won't waste any time. We're talking about days, weeks, months, and even years of having to sift through information, having a feeling like you're being denied time and time again. Because I know that feeling. I know what it's like to feel, okay, now what do I do next? I've been denied. Now you're sitting on your couch, you're wondering, you're watching television, and you're like, have this whole brain fog and you're unsure what tomorrow will bring. This will show you what you must know about before You walk in there, the steps that we're looking for, the lenders, myself, the underwriting team, everything will be in there. So make sure you pick this up as well. And if you want to look at that GoKapital again video, look again down below. There'll be some guidelines that I'll cover in that video and so forth, and some links for that. So that is pretty much going to round up this video of Kiavi. Let me see here very quickly. I want to check the get started now so I can show you how it looks like. And so this is what you will come to when you get started. What kind of real estate investing are you considering? Is it a bridge, a rehab, a rental? And then if you're not sure yet, you can go in there. So there'll be some questions being asked. And then through that application process, you'll come out the other side. But that's everything in this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, a like, share it with others who you feel will get help in the real estate investing field, whether they are experienced or not, whether you are or not. And so we can spread the word and help as many people out and know what options they have on the table, what are best. And like I said, again, Kiavi, we'll say they specialize a little bit more. With GoKapital, they also specialize very well. They just have more options. And when I'm looking for platforms that give me more options, but they're also knowing what they're doing and they're specialized and they can bring more to the table, that's kind of what I consider a lot. So that is everything for me in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification icon so you don't miss any future videos I come out with. And for all my resources, again, look down below in the description.